Hi, my name is Vicki Davis Mitchell. That's Davis with two S's. I've been in Arizona probably 50 years or more. Um, I've been through sitting in the balcony of a movie theater to having neighbors um, having crosses burned in their yard, to being in neighborhoods where it was a mixed neighborhood, but I've also been to schools that were segregated. I went to Mary Bethune, I've been to Dunbar, and also to Booker T. Washington. Um, when Carl Hayden High School opened, I went there. I was a little bit too young to go to Carver, but I did go over to Phoenix Union after they um, infiltrated or not discriminated, but integrated Phoenix Union. So I've been here for a long time. The first person that called me the N-word was a Hispanic girl in my classroom. Her name was Tilly, but she was like 3 or 4 shades darker than I was. And I never, out of all these years, forgot her name. But in the meantime, we did live in the same neighborhood. We became friends after that. Phoenix has gotten to the point where they have changed, but they haven't changed, especially the school system. Now, that's been the main thing here, that I try to promote my kids or my grandkids to know that everything can't be taught in the schools. It has to start at home first, and that's what I instill in my kids. A friend of mine, they had just moved into the neighborhood, the Lawrence family, Junior Lawrence and his brothers. They had just moved into the neighborhood. In fact, there were 2 incidences. When the father got up that next morning after they moved into the neighborhood, there was a cross that was being burned. It was on 27th Avenue and West Adams, across in the Capitol area. About 2 weeks after that, a couple of white guys drove by in the car, and one of their brothers had come out and they tried to snatch him. There's no telling what they would have done if they had gotten their brother. But I guess about 10 minutes later, after all this commotion was happening, Mr. Hardiman came out, and he's the one that saved the kid from getting snatched into the car. So it was volatile here. Also, the school that was in that area, all the black kids that was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd grade, they were all flunked. When they had the meeting, the NAACP came, and my mother and some more of the other neighbors, the neighbor ladies came, the parents came, and talked to the principal. The one thing that she said was that we were like Brazil nuts, but she didn't use the term Brazil nuts. At that particular time, they were called nigger toes. That was a type of nut. I think you may have seen that. And that was what sparked this whole incident about the kids being flunked. So it's happened here in Phoenix, and there's been a lot of changes. There's been a lot of changes for entertainment, and culturally there's been changes, but not as much as it should be.